Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. It's 8 o'clock. It's Friday, and that is Case's movie review time. Let's do it.
For Christ's sake, tomorrow's the 4th of July, and we will be open for business.
What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
Utah. Give me 2.
Do you enjoy pain?
Pain don't hurt.
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand.
Now fry like bacon, you little freshman piggies. Fry, fry!
Playing football in West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime, but I don't want your life.
Let's go. Case has been doing this for over a year now. At 25 years old, hadn't seen many movies before we started this feature, and now he's seen a lot of the greats. And Stephen in Round Lake said even though he's seen a lot of the movies you've seen, every time you announce a movie you're doing that week, he watches it on Thursday night to remember all the things you're going to talk about, just make sure he's totally up to date on the vibe.
Well, then let me announce now that, while we have Groundhog Day to talk about today, next week will be The Breakfast Club. It is the 40th anniversary next Friday.
God, 40?
Of the first screening of The Breakfast Club, the premiere night. I've never seen that movie. I know nothing about it. I'll be watching The Breakfast Club next week.
What do you think it's about?
I hope it's about pancakes. It's a bunch of teenagers who love eating breakfast.
Well, it's interesting doing Groundhog Day today because you're doing, in essence, 2 big Chicago movies, both being filmed here. And Groundhog Day, not in the movie, doesn't say it's Woodstock, Illinois, but that's where it was all filmed.
Is Breakfast Club a Chicago movie?
Yes. With John Hughes filmed all his movies and allegedly staged here in the Chicagoland area.
Good to know. Did not know that.
Yeah. You seen Home Alone? That was one of them you did?
Yeah, I saw Home Alone. Kevin sucked.
Oh, God. All these reviews are up on the app you put them up on?
Oh, I'm on Letterboxd now, which is at Caselow, CASELOWE, which is my name. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you're looking to do so.
Good Lord, he threw in an Instagram plug? God.
But yes, all my reviews, my archives are on the Letterboxd app, which is the go-to movie reviewing app on social media.
All I imagine when Case plugs his Instagram is him in a swimsuit, like putting his ass on the sink, and like doing the back shot. Follow me.
I keep telling him.
Chair.
I tell him that's the only way to get more followers.
I know.
He won't do it.
I need more followers.
All right. Here you go. We start off every week with the trailer from this movie, Groundhog Day, of course, that came out February 4th, 1993. Here we go.
It's Groundhog Day!
Groundhog time.
1,000 people freezing their butts off waiting to worship a rat.
Weatherman Phil Connors is spending the day in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania.
Phil? Ned Ryerson. I did the whistling belly button trick at the high school talent show.
Bing!
Bing!
But Phil's about to find out he's not just stuck in Puxatawney.
Will you be checking out today, Mr. Connors?
Chance of departure today, 100%.
He's stuck
It's Groundhog Day!
in Groundhog Day.
I'm reliving the same day over and over.
Yes! Groundhog Day!
Life has a funny way of repeating itself.
What did you do today?
Oh, same old, same old.
That's a detailed trailer. It's a long trailer.
It's a good one.
Yeah, really tells the movie, lays it out for you. And again, just so you know, and especially for Steven checking in from Round Lake on the review, it says 94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
All right.
That's a great rating.
It's a good rating.
It's a great rating. So, Case, what did you think of the movie Groundhog Day?
I was nervous to watch this because despite, living in Chicago, greatest city in the world, loving it here, I don't really have a relationship with Bill Murray movies. I've seen him in Space Jam because he's the one non-basketball guy in Space Jam. But otherwise, to me, he's just the wacky guy at Cubs games. And because I don't have a relationship with him, it's like somebody get the hook, get this old man off my TV. I don't know why he's there.
Good Lord.
So I was nervous to see this movie because I have no relationship with Bill Murray. And I have to say, Groundhog Day is a fantastic movie.
Oh.
I am so happy I watched this. It is everything I want.
I didn't expect that, by the way.
No. It has a great story. I find it to be very funny. It has a lot of heat check type characters where they just come in, say a funny line, and get out. The women in this movie are cute. I love it. Groundhog Day is fantastic.
Oh, slow down. The women are cute.
Andie MacDowell brings it in every scene. And also Nancy, the second woman in this movie, because it was the 90s, we still had kind of a cap on how many women you can have in a movie. But Nancy...
That's not true, by the way. That's false.
Well, they don't have a ton of personality in this movie.
That's Case.
Girls Gone Wild had a lot of women in it, Case. How dare you?
Thank you.
How dare you?
Thank you for speaking up for the ladies of the 90s.
Yeah, wow.
The other woman in this movie, Nancy, was Jerry's girlfriend in the Big Salad episode of Seinfeld.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And she's gorgeous. Love it. This movie is great because a lot of times when I talk about these movies, Brian has forced me to sit through these 2.5-hour epics and these 3-hour slogs. And there's, oh my God, we could lose this. Let's get on with it.
Sorry, a great film has depth and length.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you're such a martyr for watching all these great movies.
That's right.
This movie's an hour and 40 minutes, and I wouldn't cut a single thing. Every single scene in this movie, from the initial build-up to the first Groundhog Day to the second day where he finds out that he's reliving the same day now, which I think is maybe the highlight of the movie, when he confronts the guy in the hotel, the bigger guy, and he shoves him up against the wall and says, "Pork chop, don't mess with me." Immediate escalation, fantastic. Through all of the days with Andie MacDowell's character and him, first laughing at studying French poetry and then being a French poet himself. Through all of this movie, it never lets its foot off the gas. It is funny in every scene. The acting is terrific. I love the story. This is a winner. This is an absolute winner of a movie.
Wow.
This shocks me because it's really not my favorite movie at all.
Okay.
Because I just can't watch the same thing happen over and over again. I'm like, I get it. Go. It drove me. It's funny. They do it well. I get it. It's the entire concept just doesn't sit well with me. Like, I don't want to watch it again. I was always hoping he'd wake up and it just wouldn't be the Groundhog Day.
But see, I think part of the reason I liked this movie was when I was single and I was going on a lot of Hinge dates. It's not that I would obviously go out with the same person.
Whoa.
All the time, because I was having, when I was single, I was having a lot of first dates. I wasn't having a lot of second dates, and certainly wasn't having a lot of third dates. But
don't feel sorry for that.
No, it was earned. I always tell people that are like down on their luck and really want to date. Like, I'm going through this with my brother right now. I'm like, dude, take reps. You got to take batting practice, because dating is not something that came natural to me. Just the rhythm of that conversation, the aloofness, but also paying attention. It's very hard. I would love to be Bill Murray and just perfect one day. Just figure out exactly what I need to do to have the perfect day. And so I love his Andie MacDowell approach, because I certainly have put my foot in my mouth many, many times on dates, but I never had the chance to have a do-over. I went out with women that were gorgeous, and I screwed it up 5 minutes into the date.
Shocking.
I know. Who would have thought?
So you need like 17 times first dates.
Nice. It would have been very, very nice. I actually think, I said that there's no missing scenes from this movie, or I'm sorry, there's no scenes I would cut from this movie. I think there's a scene that needed to be explored. It's the one issue I have is, although I can buy into fantasy land and this hypothetical scenario in which he is living the same day over and over again, we see him do all of these different things to try to escape this cycle. He's a drunk driver driving on the train tracks. He is in the bathtub, and he throws the toaster in the bathtub. He jumps off the building. All very funny stuff. I love that sequence, that montage where he's trying to, kill himself. I do think
Case can relate to relating to that more so.
Oh boy,
Good
did I relate
family
to
fun.
it. I don't understand why there wasn't a scene in this movie in which he tries to stay up for 24 hours straight. That's the one thing that this is missing, because the day always resets at 6 a.m.
So where does it reset?
Yeah, with the morning zoo show and the Sonny and Cher song. The one thing we're missing is what happens at 5:59 a.m. and then what happens at 6 a.m. Does he just automatically reset? That's really the only issue I have in the universe that they created, because otherwise I buy into this guy, whether it was, he was in this time vortex for no time at all, or 5 years, 10 years, 100 years, because Buddhists, as I learned, Buddhists really latched onto this movie, and they credited Harold Ramis with sort of exploring the true meaning of life.
Oh my God.
This sort of peace and tranquility. This is a real thing. Buddhists love Groundhog Day. They think it really represents their culture well. It's a real thing that I read.
Wow.
But he's trying to kill himself for a lot of it.
It's tough. It's tough. But at the end of the movie, he finds peace and tranquility.
That's page 17 in Buddhism in the book.
Yeah. I see. Okay, so they're more fond of the ending, not the journey.
Yes,
yeah.
They're like, I love this guy with the toaster in the bathtub.
And with Harold Ramis and Bill Murray, partners in crime their whole life, but then, as you reminded me, that this was the movie where their friendship ended.
Yes, yeah. They did not talk to each other from 1993. I think Harold Ramis died in 2014. They did not speak to each other until shortly before Harold Ramis passed away. That's because Bill Murray he was going through a divorce while this movie was being filmed, so he was already agitated. But for whatever reason, he decided to be extremely prickly on set and wouldn't take notes, was very, very demanding. And Harold Ramis was devastated because he, throughout the time they weren't speaking, would say glowing things about Bill. And it's like, I hate what happened here. I'd really like to talk to him. And Bill Murray would be, he'd have nothing to do with him. Actually, they disagreed so much on set. There's the scene where the kids are throwing the snowballs at Bill Murray. Harold Ramis asked the kids to throw snowballs as hard as humanly possible at Bill Murray as a way of getting back because he was pissing him off.
Yeah. Two great Chicagoans, two of the funniest guys in history, and Harold Ramis sadly died young. You have the scene here when Ned Ryerson's introduced.
Let's hear it.
Phil? Hey, Phil? Phil Connors? Phil Connors, I thought that was you.
Hi, how you doing? Thanks for watching.
Hey. Now, don't you tell me you don't remember me, because I sure as heck fire remember you.
Not a chance.
Ned! Ryerson! Needle-nosed Ned the head. Come on, buddy. Case Western High. Ned Ryerson, I did the whistling belly button trick at the high school talent show. Bing! Ned Ryerson got the shingles real bad senior year, almost didn't graduate. Bing! Again! Ned Ryerson, I dated your sister Mary Pat a couple times till you told me not to anymore. Well?
Ned Ryerson?
Bing!
Bing!
If you're trying to place that actor, if this does it for you, in Entourage, he was the mayor of Beverly Hills.
Wow.
He tried to get Johnny Drama, tried to get him laid.
Yeah, it all comes back to Entourage, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what everyone knows him from, Brian.
I'm just saying, the guy's been in like 800 movies and TV shows. That's one thing you want to place Ned Ryerson from.
He was awesome on the critically acclaimed Silicon Valley, but your go-to is, of course, Entourage.
I forgot about Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Great show, but I just didn't finish it.
So I will say, for a 1993 comedy, everything I think in this movie holds up, minus the fact that, of course, we are living in a post-global warming world. Winter, of course, has a different meaning than it used to.
Okay, don't go off the rails.
That is a bummer. Otherwise, Groundhog Day, a really, really fun movie, a funny movie, a deep movie. Bill Murray, funny guy.
How about it? You didn't know that till now.
He is funny, huh?
I mean, I had no idea.
Someday you can watch Stripes with Harold Ramis and him.
Every old guy wants me to watch Stripes.
Or what about Bob?
All of them.
So funny.
Bill Murray Summer coming up.
All right,
what are you rating this in? Groundhogs?
I got to rate it out of Groundhogs. This is 8 Groundhogs out of 10, baby.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10. This is a really good movie.
It's a good rating from you.
Family fun, funny, poignant. 8 Groundhogs, easy.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.